Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an agile coach, a coach, scrum master, whatnot. In this video I will talk about a Danish concept called the Pyt-button. And I will get back to what I mean with that and why I think it's relevant to share. If you like these videos, please consider to subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. Okay. So as I've also said in some of my previous videos, when I was a developer, for instance, I was really good at over-engineering stuff. And as a human being, I'm also really good at overthinking stuff, especially when I've done something, not if, but when I've done something that didn't pan out or work out as I expected. As you might also have realized, I'm absolutely love dad jokes, for instance, and these small little puns, but from time to time I unfortunately say something that doesn't really land well for various reasons, right? And then I can really spend a lot of time going over it again and again and again in my head and just, why did I do it? If I just done this instead, or if we are in a facilitation or if I'm facilitating, right, a workshop, then why did I pick this exercise? Why didn't I pick this exercise instead? And I really love the saying, right, that hindsight is always 20/20. And a lot of us, if we're using Knappen, right, we are, when we're working with people, in the complex domain. So hindsight is 20/20, but our foresight is not. And that's why we need the Pyt-button. So in Danish, in Pyt-knappen, Pyt-button is when we say, oh well, and we really need to be good at using that, pressing the Pyt-button from time to time. So when something does not work out as expected, I really spend a lot of mental capacity allowing myself to say Pyt, or in English, oh well. Pyt, that's life, that's what's happened, and then hopefully being able to move on. Because we have these thinking traps, right, with why didn't I do this instead? But we really need to change the narrative. And the first step is to forgive yourself. And I do that by saying, oh well, or Pyt. And if that's still not enough, because sometimes it's just like, why did I do that? Then I try to rephrase it. And because there's always learnings, right? Okay, that joke didn't work out because that, or this exercise didn't work out because of this and that. So if I cannot let it go, I would always try to rephrase it positively. And if I am able to let it go, I of course also pick up some learnings. It's not that I'm just like Teflon and it just goes over my head and I don't reflect on it. Of course I do. But it's just important to be able to say Pyt and then move on. That's it. I'm honestly quite curious. What are your tactics or strategies for when something goes south and you need to move on? Do you say, oh well, Pyt-button? Do you have a specific ritual that helps you move on? I would be super curious to hear that. So please write it in a comment or send me a message. And if you have feedback to these videos, again, as always, please send me a message or write it in a comment, because input, feedback, ideas and so on are more than welcome. And that's it. Have a super awesome day.